Hi everyone and welcome to BDTV, and we are featuring Bees versus London Storm Men's Super League match from the first National League meet of 2024-2025 season played out.
Matt Sood finds himself in Storm 1s for the first time, having played for the 2s a couple of seasons ago. Bees, no significant changes. The loss of Jonty Bird is quite a significant one, but they have gained Dunford currently in position number 2.
Yeah, 3 balls for London Storm as they come forward. Big fakes from Ndumbe. Big release from Britnell Craven.
Yeah,
finds Woodall.
2-ball release from Fowler and Britnell Craven, investing those 4 balls to make that hit on Woodall. Good to see him back playing again after a fairly torrid season last time out with Ravish with injury, but fresh off the World Cup for England and back playing for Bees this time around. Good investment in possession from Bees, takes the hits on Fowler. And he is hit by Newton in that exchange. Anderson makes the hit on Wheel, and Sood's gone as well. It's a 2v1. Badly with the remaining ball for Bees. Anderson left with 4.
Got Badley and Newton?
Yes, Newton on the far side.
Yeah, Newton's taking territory.
And miraculous escape from both players in the neutral zone. And Anderson does make the mark on Badley, and
gets underneath
Newton's ball. Tough to see from here what's going on in this near corner. Yeah, 1v1 is so hard to win if your opponent doesn't really want to engage in the chaos and expansive game, which neither player looks like they really want to do at this stage. This might end up going to time, and it does. 1 apiece to kick things off. With a quick start, Bees winning the middle ball.
Matt Wheels determined to make a nuisance of himself, stays high, but Storm come forward with good aggression. Oh!
Pop up, and Ndumbe's gone, and so is Lavity. Sood wasn't able to make the catch, but there's quite a few exits on the B side as well. Woodall and Wheel, and another player, I think it was Cousins, has also gone.
Oh,
and
great catch
nice
from
watch from Anderson. Yeah, there you go. Those two having locked horns in the 1v1. Anderson comes out on top in the following set.
Newton again showing great survivability on the far side. Same pairing as we had last time, isn't it?
It's Dunford.
Oh, it's Dunford this time.
Got a lot of time left in this set. They don't really need to rush this at this point.
We've only played about a minute, so there's 2 minutes still to go. Storm will need to hold this lead. A commitment from Ndumbe does find Badley.
Yeah.
So that works out in Storm's favour for that trade there, 4-on-1.
Good commitment to that from Ndumbe. Made sure that if he was going out, he was taking Badley with him. That trade massively benefits Storm as the team with majority of players. 4-on-1, and Dunford's got a mountain to climb.
Yeah, you can see Storm getting in control. Big call from the left from Britnell Craven. They're going to come up all together. Anticipate that pre-throw, nicely done, but just commit to the following through. At that point, I think that's what a lot of us would have done. Just get a lot of balls on target. He can only take one of you with him via a hit.
That's the absolute best he can do.
You can see that sort of your main characters, if you will. We've got a lot of big arms coming up into the neutral zone for the first phases for both teams, but I think a lot of it's coming down to the survivability of those other players at the back when they don't necessarily have balls in hand. Case in point, really. So a big lateral movement, that was Dunford, right?
That was Dunford.
But still gets hit in the ankles, which is frustrating. Maybe moved slightly too early, or otherwise excellent tracking from Storm. But equally, same again, Sam Lavity hit straight in the knees. He would have fancied a catch out of that, but he's not been that lucky this time. Britnell Craven and Ndumbe with the balls for Storm. 3-ball attack coming from Bees. 1-ball release.
And a trade between Britnell Craven and Woodall on the far side. Storm very happy to commit to these trades to extend their player advantage or maintain their player advantage as the game progresses. Ndumbe, I believe, finds the mark on Wheel on the far side and manages to get out of the way of the response.
Yeah,
Storm take an extra player advantage. It's going to be quite a tall order to take a catch if Storm elect to throw 3. They do.
3 blocks though.
Yeah, blocks and bounces, so Badly survives, and they've got Storm. Bees have 4 balls to play with now.
So we'd like to see 2 balls on the same target, I think. Just to try and get that
imagine
hit.
So.
Oh, we're going for a single ball release.
And Newton, by more luck than judgment, keeps hold of that ball and waves a slight hand of apology to Ndumbe.
It feels like I've been slightly sold short there, but a catch is a catch. So they're being very calculating in this first position, really of finding themselves even with a fair amount of time played in the set, which is an interesting choice.
And a hit
Great
from Dunford
hit
onto Fowler, and Badly makes a mark on Anderson as well.
Here we
Leaves Sheehan, who I believe just come on for the set, left in a 1v3. And he's got certainly 3 balls, if not 4, and good work by Badley to convert that trade and convert 2 points for Bees, 5-3. More so than just an individual quick start.
Yeah, great movement from Wheel means that we still have 6 Bs on court, and similarly excellent from Fowler, and then Newton is found out by Britnell Craven, I think, there.
Yes, indeed. And Woodall goes for the punish, but Britnell Craven survives and gets 4 balls off the back of it. Millwood, who's just come on for the set, makes himself a nuisance as Fowler makes the mark, and Ndumbe sends one towards Cousins as well. Storm with 3 to play with after that. Play means that there's a lot of players investing these 4 balls to try and catch these cheap hits up court. Struggling to find purchase on that one, and Woodall pays the price with that 2-ball attack from Storm. Dunford sends one towards Anderson.
I do find it interesting that with such generally big, and Ndumbe and Britnell Craven are tall men. They've got 2 big wing threats on Storm, but Bees are not afraid to throw a single from a wing, which traditionally leaves that winger quite exposed. Sorry, I've spoken over that, but yeah, that was an excellent catch from Sam Laverty. Sees badly in the outbox. But again, these trades are currently almost always going in Storm's favour, unfortunately.
Take from Anderson to finish off the set.
And I
Storm
believe
extend their lead. Now 7th Laverty, but Britnell Craven makes a mark in response.
I believe this is a 1-minute set, so we're looking at about 30 seconds left.
And that's a good catch from Sheehan. And Newton and Millwood try and make a miracle happen, but I believe that's that. Storm take that set and the half, 9-3. Bees have got a bit of a dilemma to solve in terms of how they can claw their way back into sets, because if Storm take an advantage, they're not letting it go willy-nilly.
Yeah, I think it shows real confidence from the Storm side that they can hold a lead, because to engage in that sort of trading style play, you have to be very confident that your remaining players won't then sort of give away easier hits or catches.
So there's a very fundamental problem to solve in terms of how Bees can kind of solve for that, and they do it in a slightly more unorthodox way. 2 quick starts from Millwood and Woodall, and Sheehan catches Woodall napping a little bit and sends one, makes the mark.
But Woodall has already got that hit on Britnell Craven, so that's brought them to 5 all.
And a 2-ball attack makes the mark on Key.
So a much more aggressive start from Bees, I think, and that makes sense to me as a tactic they'll be using to try and turn around the momentum in the second half. Multiple releases.
Makes the mark on Sood.
Yeah, I think as someone that's obviously played a lot more women's than I have men's, I'm often slightly baffled about the amount of commitment teams will make to this 1-ball style, which makes a lot of sense when you see how dangerous teams are with multiple balls. But I think Bees are going to need to explore those avenues in order to try and make their way back in this game. However, a good 1-ball hit, unfortunately in Storm's favour, brings us to 3 all. So it's just about now, and we're even. Big movement from Anderson, but Brew's been found out by Ndumbe.
Newton makes a follow-up hit on Laverty. Feel a little disappointed to drop that one, but Ndumbe and Sheehan left in against Newton once again.
Who, it has to be said, has been putting an absolute shift in terms of survivability.
Yeah, I think Storm have been avoiding him like the plague a little bit. A clever release from Newton, sends one just over Ndumbe and threatens to throw another one, but elects to hold on to 2 balls. Sheehan and Ndumbe with 3 to play with. Block out the pre-throw, and an effort from Newton, and Ndumbe holds his hand up as realising he got away with one there.
Yeah, I mean,
technical ability, but not on this occasion. Storm extend their advantage in relatively short order this half, and again a very effective but slightly skittish quick start from Bees. They do secure the 2 hits with the 2 balls released, and Sheehan sends one towards Woodall, and does make the mark by the looks of things.
I have to say, it was an amazing dodge by Woodall in the neutral zone in that initial throw in the set, but yeah, been found out at back of court, unfortunately.
Bees kind of need to keep their players in as much as they can, and they do they do that up until the last throw from onto Millwood, and a great follow-up catch there from Laverty on Cousins to really turn turn the tide of this game. Just as Bees was starting to get a player advantage in the convert this advantage into 2 quick points. Very methodical with their 3-ball attacks, as per usual with Storm. Lavity sends one over towards Key.
You can see as well both teams utilising these big lateral movements, which are really hard to track if you're throwing a single ball release. Oh, 2 balls from B. Key jumps. No, he has been called out, I believe. Oh no, that was Dunford. Apologies.
Yeah, Key does make the mark on. I believe that was Sheehan at the back, and in that exchange, I believe there was another hit there from Newton. Good laterals to get out of the way of the 2-ball attack from Sood and Lavity, and he might. Key was taken up by Britton Craven in that flurry though, so it's
Dan Newton's time to shine once again. About a minute left on the clock. We think 1 minute and 5. Single ball. That good, very aggressive throwing there from Newton, which, to be fair, he has to, but as demonstrated, Sam Lavity needs to do no such thing. Safe from Britton Craven, blocked by Sood.
Good honesty from Lavity, taking that hit off the top of the head, I believe. Britton Craven sends one nice and safe against Newton, and I believe backline fault from Newton does Britton Craven's job for him.
Here we go again. 3rd ball again with Bees. Woodall charges forward. Fakes and blocked by Britton Craven. Does well to get his legs out of the way.
Yes. Good work from Dunford. Good hit on to Sood, and a real flurry of exchanges in amongst all that. Sees Woodall exit the court as well.
I think they just want to keep control. They don't necessarily need to speed the game up. Yeah, I think case in point. And Newton, bless him, despite his stellar efforts as last player, and has been targeted there with with the 3 balls.
With 3 balls, yeah, and Dunbay and Britton Craven holding on to theirs, and they get the bonus of getting the ball back off the hit, so they have the opportunity to play with 3 again. Blocked out by Key on that occasion. 5-on-3 in favour of Storm.
Amazing fakes.
And a good hit from Millwood onto Ndumbe.
And I think really Badley and Key really sold those fakes, and Millwood throwing slightly behind to manage to read the movement. That was a fantastic play. Came in over his hand, so he was lucky to get away with not being hit out of that exchange as well. Big pressure from Bees. Millwood's going to goes over Britton Craven.
Double counting opportunity, and is that a catch from Badley? I think potentially not.
No catch made.
And good effort from Millwood, but Fowler finishes the job, and yeah, Storm really motoring. That plays into Storm's favour a little bit, based on the way that they've absolutely rattled off these sets to kick things off. And Sheehan doing Newton no favours by taking him out to kick things off. And a good follow-up hit from Ndumbe onto Badley.
I think you can see that
success in terms of that investing that 4th ball as an attack against the person who's about to counter, but investing that 4th ball means that his time on court is for no more, because Storm target him with all 3.
But in credit to Bees, we're down to 2-on-2.
A 2v2, yes. Not sure if there's a line fault in there, but regardless, we're level here. But a good follow-up hit onto Key from the double running counter from Sheehan and Sood.
He did so much hard work to get right to the back of court to try and absorb that block, and I think it must have just been deflected off his inner leg. B's team, you've got a lot of very experienced, very accomplished players. You've also got a lot of foam players, and I just think sort of makes for an interesting perspective shift, doesn't it? This format is very, very unforgiving. I think a wise choice to just turn away from that ball. Great dodge from Matt Key though, just sliding into the middle. No risks taken. Get 3 balls. Try and get a hit. 30 seconds to go.
Hit required, and
there we go.
Woodall makes it on Sheehan, and Britton Craven sends one back.
Skips over Britton Craven.
Level here. Bees would be keen to finish it, get some momentum into their next game, finishing this off with a win. Dunford sends one towards Sood.
About 15 seconds to go. Great movement from Sood. 3 balls.
Does Storm blink and throw 2?
No.
Ndumbe sends one. Lavity sends another. And Millwood makes the hit. Block up by Britton Craven. Sends one back towards Woodall. But
which has
he
not
gets
found
out the
target.
Way,
and there we go.
That's that. Bees take that final set to make the scoreline at least a little bit more respectable and claw back some momentum going into the next game.